Everyone's ready, Coach?
Well, obviously for us, this is a great way to send our seniors out. You know, we had 3 guys that were seniors this year, and you know, for them to play their last regular season home game here against a team as talented as Louisville and get a win that we needed. You know, hopefully it's a memory that they'll have for a lifetime, because the rest of us will as well. You know, Louisville is so talented. You know, we were worried to death about their length and their athleticism. Coach Pitino's teams always play up a certain level of aggressiveness on the offensive end and defensive end, and their length, it's hard to prepare for their length. They're so long across the board, and you know about Mitchell and Snyder. You know about those guys, but they're big guys. Big guys are good. They're long and they're athletic, and they make a lot of things happen.
Danny, they got off to a really quick start, kind of knocked you back a little. What changed midway through the first half?
Fight or flight. You know, that's, you know, kind of the situation that we're in. You know, each game that we play, it's you know, obviously, you know, we have a saying, the next game is the most important game. And that's our mindset. And tonight they came out and they jumped on us early. And I thought we showed some grit, whittling it down, and coming in at halftime being down 1, but, you know, showing a little fight.
It's the second game in a row you've had to come back. Does that kind of show the growth of this team over the course of the season? That they've been able to do that?
I like to think so. We've been growing all year. I mean, just in terms, we've been in these situations before. We just haven't been able to finish the way that we finished tonight.
Coach Pitino said this probably puts you in the NCAA tournament. Danny, what's your take?
We got one more game to play, and you know, we'll go from there. But you know, this certainly, you know, we feel fortunate to get the win, and you know, when the regular season is over, we'll see where we stand and go from there. But we need to continue to ride this wave of momentum that we're on right now. Going down to Tech, and that's going to be tough down there. Senior night for them. There's going to be a lot of energy and excitement in the building. But you know, we got to find a way like we did tonight.
It seemed like you, in the second half especially, you guys picked up your defensive intensity some, and you got some stops at some key times.
We did. You know, we did a much better job of guarding in the second half than we did in the first half, no question about it. But they missed some shots they normally make. And, you know, also, you know, Mitchell getting in foul trouble helps us out. You know, because he started the game out like he was going to get 50. You know, he's every bit as good as advertised, and he's a talented player. So, you know, I just thought, you know, our guys showed a lot of determination, being down 14 at one point, and then getting to a point where we're up 11 on a team that's talented as that team and is well coached, and the success that they've had throughout the year. You know, it's one of the better teams in the country. And this is something that hopefully we can, you know, we need to go back and watch film and look at our mistakes and learn from those. But, you know, this is something that hopefully can help us as we continue to play the rest of this season.
We talked about John Collins and Brian Crawford a lot this season. What were your thoughts of Mitchell Wilbekin's play, however, down the stretch? He found Dino Slate for a big 3 and then kind of hoisted one himself right after that. Big plays, it seemed like.
Very big. You know, those two guys they've been here for a while now, you know, and they certainly came up big tonight with shooting the ball. I can't remember the last time we made 10 threes in a game, and we're a good shooting team. But, you know, Dino's knocked down a couple big ones. Mitch hit a big one. You know, Austin hit one. So, I mean, we had a lot of guys with great contributions, and I thought we had good balance offensively. You know, we had a lot of guys that got a chance to touch the basketball and score the ball. And I thought we handled their pressure fairly well, considering we only had 9 turnovers for the game.
Danny, how do you kind of explain what Collins has been able to do with, these last 12 games? It's one thing to improve the improvements we saw him make from last year to this year, but within the season to kind of go on this tear that he's on?
John is playing at a high clip. But, you know, he's manufacturing points really, really well, getting to the free throw line, second chance opportunities. You know, those running out in transition and getting ahead of the defense and getting early post position. You know, he's getting 10 to 12 points a game in those categories alone. And then through the course of our offense, he's going to touch the basketball. We're going to throw it to him. And he's been really, really efficient. And tonight was no exception. You know, I thought the length of the players he was competing up against tonight would give him problems, and they did. Just in terms of, you know, we had 9 turnovers, and I'm nitpicking now on John Collins, but he's got to continue to hold that seal in post position, because they came around and picked up quite a few steals, being active defensively like they do on everyone else. But, you know, his stat line as far as rebounding the ball, scoring the ball, and getting to the free throw line was very good tonight.
Basketball is an emotional game at times. You saw the crowd hit the floor tonight in celebration after this win. I'm sure the players are ecstatic. What does this mean for you from an emotional standpoint to get this type of a win in this crowd, in this environment, this late in the season? I'm
happy for our guys. You know, we've had some near misses, and those don't count. But, you know, the battle back from the Pitt game, the battle back from this game, and to continue to come into practice day in and day out with the positive attitude that they have, enjoy being around one another, and just playing hard. You know, that's the thing that we take away from the staff. You know, we're sitting in the locker room saying, hey, we made some mistakes and we didn't do this or we didn't do this, but we played hard. We had a lot of guys do a lot of good things to give us a chance to be successful.
Anything else for Coach?
That's it.